in the third, and why were you never able to get that momentum back?
Yeah, I mean, they did a great job keeping up their ball pressure to start the quarter. I thought some of our live ball turnovers, and they did a great job getting into the paint. We weren't connected on our defense protecting the rim, and they took advantage of that really with, really was starting with their defense, and then, they're attacking the paint on offense.
Was it with the live ball turnovers and like the traps and was it their physicality? Was it just you guys being careless with the ball?
I would say a little bit of both. I mean, they're a good defensive team. I would say some of that, you have to give credit to them defensively. At the same time, we have to do better executing, whether it's our screening, our spacing, our decision making in those. So I would say it's probably a little bit of both.
When do you kind of determine, okay, like this isn't our night? Like, like you brought the third guy unit out there, then you were down 16 and you thought, okay, maybe there was a run left. When are you kind of thinking?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see that. I mean, I think we got a score and then a stop, and then it was like, okay, if we could get one more here, maybe. But, at that time, you're looking not only in the present moment, but also in the short term, about what's best. And so that was really kind of it. So I kind of told the guys, if they score here, we'll give it another possession or two, and then if not, we'll, cut our losses.
Did the Beasley stuff, the shimmy or the whatever he did in front of your bench, did that bother you guys at all? Was that, I mean, obviously he's hitting contested threes, he's had a great game, but just the kind of the showboating?
I mean, it's the arena. I mean, he's earned the right to do that. I mean, if you play that way and your team's winning and you feel like you've earned that right to do that, that's your choice, and that's on us for allowing him to feel that way. But the only way we control that is by defending him better.
And in terms of Jalen, was there any shot of him playing, or was
he's pretty banged up? I mean, he's feeling a little bit better. He was pretty banged up though from the, from last night. So, we're just doing what's best for him.
How do you balance? Like you said, Jalen not playing tonight. You used the last game of the trip, and you got a big home stretch at home. How do you balance wanting to get the continuity with the guys, along with maybe resting a guy with these banged up? Like, what's the calculus there?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have great continuity. I think that's what you kind of trust what you do throughout the season for that, and really you just kind of do what's best for him. And he's a guy where he puts his body through a lot and plays so much regardless. And sometimes you gotta save the guys from themselves. And it just felt like that was what was best for him and was best for the team. But you trust the continuity over the course of kind of like the entire season.
Mentally, it seems like you guys take everybody's best shot every night. Does that take a toll at this point of the season? The playoffs are a little further away. You got the All-Star break in your rearview mirror. It's not necessarily a balance, but how do you gauge mentally where your team is every night that you have to get up for a crowd like this?
No, it's great. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that it necessarily takes a toll. I think it just presents an opportunity. I thought we answered the call in the first half, and then I thought they got the best of us in the second half. So it's not as much of a toll as it is a responsibility. You talk about, it's a compliment that you have that, and you have to be able to execute on that. And you got to deliver on that all the time. And so, there's been times where we've been in this arena, and it's been let's go Celtic chants, and that's. And tonight it was great that they have that environment for them, but that's the ownership, that's the responsibility you have. You got to answer the call to it. So definitely not bogged down by it, but it's a compliment, and you got to answer it.
You guys had 7 early turnovers in the first quarter and then 9 to finish the half. Is there something that the Pistons did differently, or that allowed you guys to turn the ball? Was it more on them? Was it more on you guys offensively?
A little bit of both. I mean, they had great ball pressure. They had great physicality. Their pickup points were high, and we got to do a better job delivering passes and holding guys off to make sure we have a good passing angle. So I'd say you got to give them credit, but we could be better as well.
You always kind of look at these as learning experiences. Did they do something that you'll put in the back of your mind, okay, let's prepare for that a little bit more, or something defensively, or?
Tactically, psychologically, there's a lot there. It was great.
What psychologically will you take away?
I mean, I can't tell you that, but there's a lot there that every game presents an opportunity, and so that was good.
Peyton Pritchard has now had 19 games with 5 threes, and he's yesterday 20-18 off the bench. Here tonight, what are you assessing from his play overall?
Yeah, it kept us in the game. I mean, he did a great job in the first half. But just his competitive nature, his ability to help us on both ends of the floor, he's a guy that you know what you're getting every night from him on both ends of the floor. So he's been great for us.